Hello, everybody. You know what we are doing again today? We are talking to another one of our amazing speakers that are coming to our Emerge retreat virtually on September 17th and 18th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. Don't miss it. Mark your calendars. You are going to love this one. Today, we have Janet Caliri, and she is insanely awesome. I cannot wait for you to hear her story. I cannot wait for you to hear what she has to do. We've only been talking here a few minutes, and as I have just met her today, and I am in love. I think Janet's going to be part of my life for a very long time, and I am super thrilled to have met her. Janet, how are you doing today?
Hi, Terrill. I'm doing awesome. It's so nice to be with you.
Okay, just so everybody out there knows, we have been having a great time. So I'm going to go ahead and dig in with the questions for you. Janet, will you start out by just telling everybody what it is that you do?
Sure. I help people, especially families. I work with families mostly, navigate life, day-to-day life and life changes with more ease and joy, and to de-escalate the stress, the overwhelm, the anxiety, and help them develop more emotional intelligence so they can experience that joy and the ease in the middle of the chaos. And the way I do this is using curiosity and a smartphone camera. And this photo methodology is called visible transitions.
That's insane. You know what? It's going to be so fun to learn how this works, and they're gonna just love it. So tell me what it is you're going to speak about at the retreat.
Sure. I am going to speak on how to enjoy each other's differences. And at first, I named the talk Accepting Each Other's Differences because acceptance is the first step. And then I wanted to go further, like, okay, well, we can accept people, which that can be hard to do. Why don't we enjoy? So everything's about joy, childlike wonder, play. That's where we're in the parasympathetic, relaxed state. Our nervous system is like fine and dandy. Our brain is feeling safe. And yeah, we can often be in resistance towards ourselves, towards another person, a situation. I mean, we are in a state of transition and not going backward. There are global massive changes. And we're all going through this collectively as a result of what I call Corona apocalypse. And we're integrating that into our personal transitions with ourselves, our primary relationships, our work, our career, our community. And so we've all been required to make incredible adjustments in order to maintain and sustain and live in integrity with our souls and our values. And we don't always understand, we're not always aware of this experience, this transition, because it can feel really uncomfortable and confronting. Some of us end up dealing with our wounds, and it can be easy to avoid our feelings and find safety in the old patterns, and therefore not accepting the transition and the reality in its entirety. And that's where we get into trouble, and there's polarization and duality, or we get sick. So I'm going to talk about how we can get into acceptance, bring all our energy back to us and not be so distracted with what we dislike, and bringing that energy back to us, feeling that joy and the ease, and then giving that back to the world.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be fantastic. So I'm so excited. So what kind of results do you expect your attendees to have after their session with you?
Great question. So people can expect, so first of all, my presentation is going to be interactive. People can come and, because I'm going to teach one of my photographic methodologies. And so what you can expect is to learn a fun and simple photographic tool just with a smartphone camera. You don't have to know how to be a photographer. And you're going to walk away with being more genuinely curious rather than reactive towards those you disagree with. And we, as a whole, I think it's imperative for us to get more curious and start asking questions to each other, to ourselves, doing some research, asking questions rather than attempting to be right and make other people wrong, or attempting to have you see it my way. And this, so when we're genuinely curious and versus being reactive to those we disagree with, there's beauty, there's harmony, there's new friendships, there's new learning. The second piece is you're going to learn to develop more empathy towards your enemies, leading to harmonious and pleasant relationships, which I just spoke to. And the third thing you're going to walk away with is you're going to learn the 3 R's that stop you from feeling satisfied, peaceful, and happy. The 3 R's, which I'm from Boston, so I got to really pronounce the R. The 3 R's are resistance, resentment, and revenge. And we can be in a cycle of resistance, resentment, revenge, and not even be aware of it, and create polarity and distance between us and the people that we care about. So you're going to walk away with those 3 things, which is going to lead you to like feeling at more ease and play and calm in your life, especially during the chaos, all by using curiosity and a smartphone camera.
Oh, I love it. How fun is that? So now I get to ask you my favorite question, and that is, what is it that you love the most about what you do?
Oh, gosh. That's a great question. I love helping people like feel safe, like help people feel safe in their realness and their humanness, where they get to experience that ease and the joy and the confidence. I love showing people that they can live in a space of sincere curiosity and that they can combine living practically while simultaneously being in a state of playful, childlike wonder. It's an amazing gift that we can give to ourselves and our relationships. I adore watching my clients do the practices, because I always say, don't believe a word I say, do the practice, and you are going to see results. So I love witnessing them do the practice in their home, and suddenly there's a whole shift with their partner and with their kids. There is a trickle effect in the household. Everyone's just more chill. They're more at ease. They're feeling closer. They're having more fun. There's less stress. There's better communication. And then that ripples out into their own individual relationships outside the house, into their workplace. So I fall in love with all of my clients. It's so beautiful.
Oh, that is such a good answer. I love it. And it really does feel good to watch people be able to knock down those walls and feel safe and be just who they really are instead of who they've kind of been programmed to think they're supposed to be.
Precisely. We just dissolve all the stories, the assumptions, and the programming. That's what this methodology does. And yeah, it's just so empowering and free to be yourself. I think we all want to really be ourselves.
No, we do. We totally do.
Realize.
And you know what, Janet? You have been amazing today. I'm just so thrilled I got to meet you today. What an absolute joy for me. And I hope you have the very best day, and I will see you very soon.
Thank you so much, Terrill.